Hey, what is up, guys? This is Raven, and I want to talk about something, right? Because I tweeted a few times about it. I'm gonna do the series, and I've decided to finally sit down and record it. So this is gonna be the first episode of the series of weird stuff happening when I try to sell cards on my local Polish market. Because as you know, from Twitch, then all of the stuff that I talked, because I'm telling you the stories there. So twitch.tv/RavenCalledSnejku. Wanna be there live Monday to Friday 9 a.m. CT. But let's go back to the story. There are many weird things happening when I sell the cards to my local market, right? Because Polish market is such a small thing that we only have few groups on Facebook, and that's where we can sell. There's no store that sells singles. There's no one, actually almost no one that does that professionally, right? So we got only other players actually trying to sell cards, buy cards. There's no store. So the first story, that's going to be the most recent one. So I decided to post zoroarkgx regular version English near mint on sale. I had 2 additional copies. I'm like, okay, you know what, I know there's a shortage in my local market, so I'm gonna supply the market. I'm gonna sell that. I'm not gonna keep them for internationals. I'm not gonna sell them on eBay, whatever. I'm just gonna go and sell them to my local market, which it's a normal thing, right? And there's gonna be someone in Poland that would love to have zoroarks, and they actually cannot afford the whole shipping from United States or Germany or any other country in the world. So I decided to post them. And before I'm gonna go in anywhere further, so you understand why the situation is happening, majority of people in Poland are using Troll and Toad, which is an American website, and it is an American market, right? American singles market. So then they show the prices there. For us in Europe, we have card market, and that's what we should kind of use. Excuse me, right? And of course, the card market, you have to look at the language of the card, because in Europe we have different languages of the card. For example, we got French, Spanish, right? Many languages, and that's just an example, right? English. So, without further ado, the first guy texts me and he's like, what's the price? And I tell him, listen, I'm using card market. Well, no. Okay. I'm gonna try not to use a strong language, okay? So it's gonna be family friendly. I'm gonna bip out or try to do something with the bad words. Okay, so I'm like, yeah, sure, not a big deal. The second guy, I told him I use a card market. We are in Europe. He goes like, okay, so what's the price? I'm like, nice, okay. I check the card market. I see the lowest for English zoroark, right? Because the lowest for English zoroark was €8. Then it was 10, 9.50, 10, 10.1. It was around that. And I tell him you know what? I'm not gonna be a beep to him. So I said €6 or €7. Right, that's what I said. The lowest that I found was 7 and 8, so I just dropped it. That was cool. I just wanted to support the local market. And he goes like, whoa, where have you found this price? I'm like, card market. And he sends me a screenshot, right, of the card market. And if you've never been to a card market, you've got 2 flags on the left. The first flag on the left next to the nickname is the country of origin of the seller, right, of the country that the person is selling. The second flag that is below that tells you the language of the card. And I'm selling English one, and he sends that to me. He goes like, it's 190. I'm like, no, it's not 1.90 euros. It's actually a little bit more. And he sent me the screenshot where there are 1.9, 2 euros, 3 euros, 4 euros, but those are different languages. That was German, that was Spanish, there was French, and down there, I'm like, sir, I don't want to be mean, this is different language, oh, where is the different language? Pokemon cards do not have different languages than English. I was stoked. I'm like, okay. Well, actually they have, especially like for us in Europe, there are many different languages. I think there's the Europe has the most different languages of the Pokemon card in the world. But I'm like, okay, maybe he does not know, maybe he's not well informed, maybe someone in his league told him that to like rip him off, whatever. And so I'm trying to politely explain it to him. After like 5 minutes, he comes back. Well, you're right, but the price is still wrong. And he sends me a screenshot again. And I see there's, the English card, right? Card market, $7.99. I'm like, yes, I said 6. He goes like, no. I'm like, oh, okay. So I see he's not gonna buy it. So I'm like, okay, sir, and it's like 10 p.m. or 11 p.m. So I'm like, nice, okay, sir, I see you're not, thinking about buying it. It's okay, don't worry, if you want, you can purchase it from somewhere else. It's okay. I don't know, I don't need the drama. We can just, say goodnight and, have a great, great day. Well, that's not what happened after that. He does not say goodbye to me. He goes, but you should sell this card to me for $2. I'm like, whoa! So we went from euro to a dollar. So we traveled across the ocean to the dollar. I'm like, okay, $2 for Zoroark. And he sends me Troll and Toad, right? And Troll and Toad is like $5, $4.99 something for Zoroark. So I'm still like, sir, this is still like $4.99, but, well, we are in Europe. This is a completely different market, especially if it comes to card games. For us, like, you're not, I'm not paying $80, $90, $100 for a booster box. In Europe, we actually pay, especially in our country, we pay $140 for the booster box, right? So, wait. And he goes like, oh no, you should always use Troll and Toad. I'm like, okay, can I ask you a question? He goes like, yes. Because I saw you're looking for a Jirachi. Let's say I have this Jirachi. What are you gonna use? And the answer will blow your mind. He goes, card market, because it's 15 euros on card market and $36 on Troll and Toad. That's too high. I'm like, sir, you can't have a cake and eat a cake, right? So if you're holding to Troll and Toad, that's fine with you. That's not my price. I can go and sell it the card on eBay. I can go like, I'm going to internationals, right? I can trade it to vendor and have the better price. It can have the price that will not be as low as those $2 that you're offering, because we are in the different market. That's a different continent. There are more, like, there's less cards. We have to pay the taxes, right? The card cost and the product cost itself, it's a lot higher than the United States, actually. So those are the differences in the prices. So you can't go and lowball me on the Troll and Toad. And so I received this essay, like I don't like it's gonna be big like that, probably like millions of words, over exaggeration, and it started super cool, sir. I'm like, oh yeah, he called me sir. It's gonna be fun. You are a disgrace to Polish card gaming community. I'm like, well, sorry. I guess I'm a disgrace now. All right, you, sir, should not play any card game. I'm like, okay. So I'm reading this further. Sir, I'm even gonna assume you are not a Pokemon player. Like, so why did I bought those cards? To rip you off? Okay. And then the best part, because you're not a player, because I never seen you in my city playing Pokemon. And that would be a great argument if we had, if we would share the city. But I live like near the bottom of our country, and the dude lives up there. So there's like a whole country difference. Where are we? I'm like, I'm not gonna drive for 6-7 hours just to prove him that I can play. And like there were many other words. I did not respond to that. I just blocked the guy, whatever. But it got me thinking a lot about the prices, because there's a lot of people that are go by the prices of the card market or the eBay that is that are good in Europe. Because I even checked if I would want to actually purchase this card from United States, even out of eBay, right? Even out of eBay, how much it would cost me. Is there a price? Is there the $5 price? And shipping to my country surpasses the €10 mark. I'm like, wow. So I asked for the guy like 6. If you wouldn't ask me, I would go down to 5, and it would be cool, of course, euros, not dollars. And he does not have to be, bananas to me, right? I just like babe to me. And then I had a few other people asking about the zoroark. I told them the price. They said, yeah, okay, that's fair. That's a good price. Wait, I'll get my paycheck and I'll purchase it. Don't worry, it's a fair price. And I'm like, yeah, it is fair price. Like no one is gonna sell for $2 or in Europe or for $5 when they can just sell them like that for €5. Maybe it's just a slight difference, but for my country's currency, which is Polish zloty, it is big difference, right? It makes a huge difference if it's €5 or $5. And I understand. Like I asked this on Discord, to so you can share those stories with me. And I know that you were lowballed as well. Like people were like that, and it kind of hurt me because I wanted to do something cool. Like I even went lower with the price, and the guy just like pissed on me. Like, come on. And I've decided, if someone would want to buy them, sure, they not here, not under the video, like from my country, sure, I'm gonna sell them if they want to. But I've decided, up until internationals, I'm not selling any cards. I'm just gonna take them, go to the vendor, trade with the vendor, and get the cards I want. Because really, there's no point of like going through the whole process of many people just being like that, right? Or haggling for like 2 cents from the shipping cost, not from the card cost. It gives a headache to me, like really. And if someone want to buy them IRL, like as we are during our league, sure, right. And I really think that the more time will pass, that's of what I'm gonna be doing, like just either going to vendors or like actually asking some stores that are abroad if they want to purchase those cards. Because really, like, the more I am in our local market, the more I see people really just picking what prices are better for them and going by those. And honestly, just as an example, Jump Up, right? Card market and Troll and Toad were 2 different prices. They were both high, but one was higher than the other. So people were choosing card market. And for this exact card, and for Jirachi, the prior in my country, the prime website is card market. But when there's a card that costs less on the Troll and Toad, then it's primary on the Troll and Toad. Or even better, when both Troll and Toad and card market are high, but eBay is lower, they go by eBay. You can't have a cake and eat a cake. That's what I say to all those people. And that's why I always say card market prices, English, near mint, because me, I really take care of those cards. When it's a card that was played, I always address it like, hey, the card was being played. It might, I took care of the card, but if you want additional pictures, additional stuff, just don't worry. Even the cards cost like 2 cents. If someone really wants, I tell them like, listen, if you want more pictures, if you want this and that, don't worry, I will send it. So yeah, that is really, really absurd. And especially that a lot of those people compare that to Magic the Gathering, where just in my city there are 4 stores that are running strong singles market and local market tournaments for Magic. One Pokemon, huh? Like, I don't know any store that sells singles in the whole country besides, Facebook groups that are, you know, people that are playing, and blows my mind. So leave the comment down in the comments down there below. What do you think? If we're in Europe, should we go by European prices and card market and only stick to them, or we should only stick to Troll and Toad? Because you can't have both, right? You can't pick what price is better for you. Because I can start doing the same thing as I'm selling. I can go and look like, oh, Troll and Toad. Oh, it's actually $30. I'm gonna go buy Troll and Toad. Oh, it's 30 euros in card market. Sorry, I'm going by card market. You can't do that. You just, you know, choose one, stick to that. It doesn't matter if you actually, you know, some cards I'm gonna get, you know, they're all gonna cost less. Some gonna be costing more. And if you're in European, card market or something that is literally in Europe at least. Because the next time, like honestly, next time, the guy is gonna tell me about, you know, wrong prices. I'm gonna ask him about Hong Kong. No, that's for you. Or Japanese price. I'm gonna go with Japanese prices. Why not? They probably, you know, they don't have English cards, but a card is a card, right? Well, so that was the first story, and in the next episode of those amazing stories, I'm gonna tell you an amazing story of the IRL guy that tried to really lowball me because he thought that I'm really new. Like, I like this feeling that when they see me first time on the tournament and they try to lowball me, they're like, oh yeah, he does not know. Or when, you know, when they go like, oh, we are locals, you should sell to us for lower. But that's for the next time. In the meantime, I'm Raven. Thank you so much for watching. Click the subscribe button right over there for more content like that. And down there below you have a 5% discount on any code you will purchase on Professor Oak. See you guys on Twitch, Monday to Friday, 9 AM CT. Raven loves ya. Bye.